Hi. I've been wanting to express myself for a while now, and anybody who knows me knows that I'm pretty transparent and expressive. But sometimes I don't feel like that it's necessary to do, even though I have the desire, and so I'll convince myself that I don't need to do it because it's really not necessary. As long as I love myself, I don't need external validation. And sometimes I convince myself that the over communication that I do is so that I'm validated, that people know everything about me and still love me. That's a bit difficult to admit that I'm human in that way. So here it is. I am a all-natural bodybuilder. I have been for years and years and years. And I'm tiny, I'm lean, I'm strong. I work out super hard, I eat super clean. I go in and out on that, It's hard to eat super clean all the time. There are months where I don't do it, and there are years where I do. So, getting ready to go on a birthday float, sorry. And so anyway, to someone like me who I came out like at 30 as a lesbian, and I've always felt like quite a tomboy, pretty masculine on the inside, or what I believe society perceives as masculine, so therefore I perceive as masculinity. And through the years, like, the fitter I get, the more feminine in appearance I am, and it kind of messes with my mind that even though I really love having a microscopic waist and these big hips and these big legs and this big back, it like exudes femininity to the extent that I don't feel good because I feel so many men staring at me, and I'm looking at me like, oh, that's really, really attractive, but I feel masculine inside of me, or what I perceive as masculine inside of me, and I look and I feel strong, and I'm picking things up, and I'm doing what everybody else is doing, but I just look so feminine, and it really messes with my mind. And anyway, long story short, I decided to see a gender doctor about it, and she's excellent, and I started therapy about it a while back. And I made the decision several years ago that eventually I would get my implants removed so that I can have a smaller chest, so that I can use my pecs better. That would help with my shape. And I realized one day that I was feeling very insecure about going on hormones to help myself, because I'm also a bodybuilder, a natural one. And so I really fought with this for a long time, and I was afraid of what the natural bodybuilders would think of me, or that I was doing it specifically for bodybuilding. And the truth is I want to be more masculine in appearance. And it doesn't, yes, bodybuilding is a part of my life, but the reason I decided to see a gender doctor doesn't have anything to do with bodybuilding. Yes, absolutely, being on testosterone will make me gain muscle, but the things I want from my testosterone are a deeper voice, a larger jaw, a thicker waist, the ability to maintain my muscle mass that I work so hard for, to be both masculine and feminine, because I feel both of those things. And I just, there's like this thing in the gym that people judge, and I love the gym. I've been in the gym for years. I started a long time ago, and I'm in love with the gym like I am with other things, and it means so much to me, and the community means so much to me, and I've never met kinder people than bodybuilders. And so yeah, back in August, I got on a really low dose of testosterone. They wanted to get me on a really high dose. So as a trans non-binary person, or that's what I am on paper, but as somebody who doesn't resonate with a sex, I decided to live that way, and it was extremely difficult. So August, they put me on a very low dose of testosterone, and immediately I started feeling better about myself in ways that I never knew that I could love myself. I've always thought I was never going to be good enough, and I don't feel like that today, which is effing nuts. It's nuts to know that. And then by December, I still hadn't lost my menstrual cycle, and so they increased my dosage just a little bit, and it was enough to remove my menstrual cycle and to really start making some changes in the way that I look and the way that I feel. I'm no longer anemic because my red blood cell count is higher. I sleep better, although I think differently in a lot of ways. I think very much the same, and I think clearer. I don't have to constantly worry about my body not being able to process and store muscle, like process food and then store, my muscle after I work out. It just does everything better. I feel so much better, and I cannot believe how bad I've been struggling my entire life to maintain muscle mass and to eat clean and to give it 110%. Those who know me know I do, in the gym, and to be so tiny, and to always try to be, compliant, have integrity with how I use my body. My body means so much to me. I want to treat my body well always, and to get the help and to not have any issues with that, especially out here in Arkansas, has been insanely freeing for me. And I don't want to be a man, and I don't want to be, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a man. That's not, and I don't know what it's like to feel like I'm a man. I don't know. I don't have the answers. All I know is that I feel really good for me. I feel confident. I feel attractive. I feel strong. And my esteem is higher, obviously. And I take criticism less, and less men are attracted to me, and I don't think more women are attracted to me, and that's okay. But I'm more attracted to myself, and it's for me. And I've gotten a lot of people in the gym are like, you're on something. Yeah, I am. I'm on testosterone, and you know what? Frankly, everybody should be able to do whatever they want to do. I took this very long, very steady, very healthy approach to bodybuilding. This very organic approach, I should say, to bodybuilding. And I don't know if it was the right choice, to be honest. I could have gotten relief a lot sooner if I didn't have this thing in my mind saying it wasn't the thing to do. That you should just accept who you are. And I imagine that this is what people feel when they go on antidepressants or whatever. I didn't need to suffer anymore, and I used to be really confused and kind of threatened by people who, and annoyed maybe by people who said that they were non-binary, but I did not understand that was conditioning, social conditioning, and I don't have a problem with anybody calling me anything. I do like being called handsome, but I don't have any issue with anybody needing to be called anything, but that is how I feel. I resonate with not fitting the mold of the average female, and I don't fit the mold of the average male. I am just not male, and so if that means I'm non-binary, then that's what that means, and that's just a thing in my mind that doesn't really matter, but according to the books, the charts, that is why I am on testosterone. I choose to transition into being more on the masculine side, or having more masculinity in me. It's working. I love it. I do love having the muscle mass. I do love having the confidence. I do love sleeping better. I do love looking in the mirror and feeling like the way that I look matches the way that I feel. I do love doing what's right for me and validating the way that I feel. I do love that my friends say it fits you so well and it suits you so well. I do love my deeper voice. I do love myself, and honestly, I have always loved myself, but not enough to make other people uncomfortable. And today I'm okay with that, and if there's loss, there's loss. And I'm just saying all this to say that I'm gonna have to let go of the shame of being on something and just say, yeah, I'm in transition, to be the person I want to be. And you know what? When enough's enough for me, I'll stop. And but until then I won't. I have therapists, or a therapist. I have a surgeon. I have a gender doctor. I have support of friends and family. All of my friends are therapists. If I was unstable, they would tell me. There's no doubt about that. So anyway, I just feel that this is something I have been wanting to say for a long time, and I love being me today, and I think that that's super sweet, and I don't think I could have done that without being sober, without having the support that I have and the validation that I get from my medical people in my life. It's just not something that would have been available to me. I would not have had that kind of acceptance of myself, and I just feel so free in that way, and so incredibly fortunate to live in this state of Arkansas and have all of my needs met in this way, to be around people who will support me no matter what. Maybe their attraction to me will be adjusted and they won't find me as attractive, but that's great, because then they're going to get to know the real me, which I deeply value, people getting to know the real me. So that's it.